Brought to you by Funny Discoveries. The fish that talk through farts. In the early 2000s, a team of scientists in Australia stumbled upon one of the funniest and most surprising discoveries in marine biology. Herring, those little silvery fish, were communicating with each other using farts. Yes, you heard that right. Farts. The researchers, led by Dr. Ben Wilson, were trying to figure out how herrings stay connected in the dark. These fish swim in massive groups called schools, and the team thought they might use sound to keep in touch. So, they set up microphones in tanks full of herring and hit record. First, the recordings were pretty boring, but then they started hearing these weird, high-pitched noise that sounded like someone blowing raspberries. At first, they thought the equipment was broken. Maybe it was a glitch, or someone outside was messing around. But after checking and rechecking, they realized the truth. The noises were coming from the fish. Here's the kicker. Fish don't have vocal cords. So how were they making those sounds? After some serious detective work, the scientists discovered that herring were releasing air from their swim bladders, a gas-filled organ that helps them float, through a tiny hole near their, back end. In other words, the herring were farting on purpose. But these weren't just random toots. The herring were using these farts to talk to each other. The scientists called the sound fast repetitive tick, FRT sounds. Yes, they totally knew what they were doing with that acronym. The farts help the fish stay together in the dark, avoid predators, and keep their schools tight and organized. When the study was published in 2003, it became an instant hit. Not just in the science world, but everywhere. Headlines like, "Herring communication, let it rip," and "Scientists discover fish farts," had people laughing out loud. Dr. Wilson and his team became minor celebrities, joking about how hard it was to get funding for a study on fish flatulence.
"It's not every day you write a grant proposal about farting fish,"
Wilson said with a grin. But beyond the laughs, the discovery was actually really important. Understanding how herring communicate helps us protect them and manage fish populations better. Plus, it's a great reminder that science doesn't always have to be serious. Sometimes it's downright hilarious. So, the next time you hear a funny noise, think of the herring and their fart-powered conversations. It just goes to show that even the silliest discoveries can make a big splash in the world of science. Who knew fish could go gassy and so clever?